Hello, this is Mike Lodge. I am the business advisor, and I'm glad that you've joined me on this beautiful, cloudy, cold morning. It's the best kind of mornings, right? You get up, it's chilly, you go and make some coffee, you sit down, and you look outside, and you say, you know what? I'm glad I'm inside, because I'm not out there in the 33-degree weather. I'm in here in the nice 70-degree weather. That's how you look at it. Listen, I've been thinking about leadership over the past few days, and the more and more that I read and see what's going on in Twitter, I think that's probably one of the most best business labs on a company that went woke and lost the side of business. And that is a really sad situation to see, because it has so much potential and it can do so much. Over the past few months, we have really had a good business lab, a good example of what not to do in business by reading and understanding what went on and what went wrong in Twitter. It was a bad political wokeness, cancel culture environment. Leadership was ignored as they developed this woke cancel culture environment. Twitter employees' goal was to use their power to destroy others. And the real business side of Twitter was kicked to the side and really forgotten. They forgot on leadership and development of skills and the momentum of employees, because everybody became woke. Everybody wanted to destroy Donald Trump. Everyone wanted to destroy a conservative voice. Everyone wanted to destroy anyone who did not agree with them. We have learned that when businesses become woke, they create conflict within their companies and externally, also with the vendors and users of their services or business. Conflict costs money, and it also costs wasted time, because people are so focused on the political motives that they forgot about the business motives of the company. Inside, the employees are in conflict. They don't know who to turn to, who to trust, and time is gone because they don't know what to do. Really positive voices that used to be shiners in the company, and they were also positive in their actions, became silent, and the woke environment took over. The good leaders are afraid to step in when they are needed most. They become afraid and stop leading. Woke is not ethical. Woke is not productive. Woke never makes money for the company. Woke never creates new ideas, new technologies. Woke creates failure for a business to be a business. So let's think about this just for a moment or so, okay? Let's go over some qualities of what a leader really is. Leaders lead by example, having a guiding vision and purpose. Leaders know how to be themselves, and they are proud of who they are. Leaders model integrity and ethics. Leaders inspire confidence in others. Leaders are never self-serving. Leaders have a strong inner voice and rarely second-guess themselves. Leaders know how to take advice. Leaders possess the foresight to move forward, even in the most questionable and the most difficult of times. Leaders love what they do and communicate their passion to others. Leaders demonstrate insightfulness and intelligence. Leaders learn to lead by both following and leading up. Leaders are emotionally centered. Leaders invest in their own growth. Leaders never quit. And the most important thing of leadership, leaders never go woke or allow their employees to go woke. Now, those are leadership qualities. And those are roles that leaders need to put into their hearts and souls and minds. The problem with Twitter is that they forgot all of that. They forgot all about integrity. They forgot all about ethics. They forgot about so many things. Leadership was no more, because even the leaders were afraid to say anything because they knew that they were going to get hit hard by the woke employees in there. And those woke employees were aggressive. They scared leadership. And then leadership became woke. Instead of leading, they followed. And you cannot have a CEO or a CFO who is just going to follow but never lead. All the qualities that we just mentioned in leadership were gone. They were gone in Twitter. And they've been gone in a lot of other companies too that have gone woke. You see, politics is never ethical. Look at the politics in Washington, D.C. Is it ethical? The answer is no. Is it truthful? No. The answer is no. Does it create conflict? Yes, they create conflict. Politicians are the example that we should watch of what politics what goes on in politics in Washington, D.C. And when you allow that to come into your companies, your company becomes confused on what they are, what they're supposed to be doing. They begin to lie. They begin to cancel other people out that don't agree with them. They become the most unethical entity that you would ever want to see. Now, if you look at Twitter today, Elon Musk is in there and he's trying to clean house. In this situation, we call those kind of people hatchetmen. They're focused on cutting out all of the bad and getting back to the root of good for the company. Now, the next CEO that goes in there has to have that same mentality, the same strength, the same leadership skills, the same beliefs in the company. Wokeness in politics is probably, well, it is the most evil form of belief system that a company can take on. It will destroy you. It will create conflict with your customers, because your customers are out there saying, what? Excuse me, what? What are they doing? I tell you, if I can ever get rid of this COVID cough, I'll be very, very happy. I tell you, it's annoying, and it wears me out. Okay, back to leadership. The problem is that a lot of individuals have wanted to become these leaders that everybody liked. That everybody felt this warm, fuzzy feeling inside because the leader listens. The leader cares. The leader, again, we can go on. Well, leaders are supposed to do that, but it is a decision-making process as you listen. What's going to work and what isn't going to work. And that's what should have been happening in Twitter, is that they should have been listening to what was being said as woke employees, as cancel culture employees. And they should have corrected it. But they didn't. They became afraid. I'm sure that there were threats internally from employees to management saying, if you do this, this is what we're going to do. Because that's what woke environments do. They don't come in with positive movement. They come in with negative energy that stops a company from being its best. So leadership never goes woke. Leadership never allows the employees to go woke. Leadership sets into motion a clear-cut stated policy that says politics will not be in the company. If you want to do it outside the company, fine, but it will never happen inside the company. You have been hired to be an engineer. You have been hired to be a bookkeeper. You've been hired to be an accountant. You've been hired to be HR. You were not hired to run a political team. You were hired to make this company great. You were hired as an employee. But if you bring in this wokeness, if you have this wokeness attitude, you will fail at your job. And that's what happened at Twitter, is that a lot of people failed at their job. In fact, they even stopped doing their job. They became this driven team of people to destroy other people, to destroy political parties, to destroy elections, working hand in hand with the FBI, which, by the way, is constitutionally wrong. So a lot of things were broken inside Twitter. And I admire Elon Musk, because now he has to clean that up and make it into a real company. A company that has a focused goal. A focused business. A focused determinism. To be the best in the social media industry. And to come up with new products that you and I will use. But in the meantime, Elon Musk has a hatchet in his hand, and he's cutting in the places where he needs to cut. And yes, people are going to moan, people are going to groan, people are going to make assertions on what he's doing and what he's not doing. It's his company. He can do what he wants with it. But you can't go woke. You cannot have political biases. And you cannot have an environment where everybody is focused on canceling other people out and not focused on what the business is there for and what it's supposed to be doing. Listen, if you want to have more access to me, go to my website at www.lodge.co.com. Again, that's www.lodge.co.com. The link is down below in the description. I want everybody to go out and have a good day. Listen, we're very close to Christmas, so if I don't talk to you again, if you don't hear me again, listen, I want you to have a great Christmas holiday. And God bless every single one of you. I'll talk with you soon. Bye.